Hey guys, I'm the Fact Freak and welcome to today's video. Now this is Aisha Auckland, or Way Too Feisty on TikTok, or Feisty Talks Truth, which I can only imagine is an ironic statement based on a history on social media. Now, I was asked to react to this video, and so here we go. Let's just jump into it. Asking me, what's your opinion on this? Is she lying or is she telling the truth? Now, she's clearly going to be lying, isn't she? I mean, it's feisty. I'm going to assume
this round, I've got to fight this round, and it's wrong. I'm not going to, kitty cat. Do you know what? I own my part.
Smooth filter's working very hard, I can see.
Everything that I've done, and for the people that I needed to apologise to, I've apologised to.
Are you ever going to apologise to me? Are you ever going to apologise to me for the BS you've been spreading? Probably not. This isn't the first time I've heard Aisha say, for the people I need to apologise to, I've apologised to. What that translates to is I've apologised to nobody, because in my mind I don't need to apologise.
Dumb like you make me sick. Cuff him.
Apologise to people that you think I should have.
Hello, Mr. DeVille. I've apologised to them, and I will continue to apologise to them.
I am sorry.
There's nobody else on that side that I need to apologise to.
That's it's weird, man. We're not in school. Like, people picking sides over your BS. You're lying.
Them, especially Stable Mabel. Morning, Hyacinth. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Oh my God, that's so sad. It's Mother's Day when she did this. So it's Mother's Day. She has a new house, apparently. And instead of spending the day with her children, she's on live stream trying to make people believe that she is the righteous one.
Morning, Rhonda. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, that's really over the top. It's called love bombing. Hi. It makes me so sick hearing it. It really does.
Yeah, she just...
Imagine if I was streaming and everybody who came into me live, I was like, oh my God, my whole demeanour changed.
Dumb like you make me sick.
Become judge and jury on the app.
Like you did. You told everyone...
Torment me to shut me up about her truth, and I don't like it. As far as I'm concerned, I was always going to fight and I was always going to give her a platform.
I think so many people have, though. That's the thing. So many people have. There'll be a lot more people that have.
Just think.
The reason that this app is thriving on the hate lives, the exposure lives, is because people love it. They eat it. Talking about the man that beat us to a pulp for years when I was a teenager, and the police were at my house to try and shut me down, James. Shall we do that, James? Do we need to continue? It's exciting. There's always a villain. There's always a villain. And for me now, I treat it like a pantomime.
Oh no, she didn't.
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh, I am the villain. Oh, I am the bad guy. Morning, Edie.
That's like a patronising way to sort of just make everyone forget that you've been in contact with two people who are child predators. You've been in contact with somebody who was, still has a restraining order on them from their ex-partner just because I'd exposed them and you don't like them. That you told your followers, obviously, that you'd been this and you wanted all of this money, but actually it was all you. And I suppose your records are now going around of when you were a fosterer, and they're not very good, are they? Being removed as a fosterer because you had random men sleeping with you in your house, when the foster service were telling you that he shouldn't have been there. Oh, it's all coming out, Feisty. It's all coming out. And I'm sure in time those documents will be all over soon. All over.
And that's absolutely fine. But take me back a year ago, I was on my knees crying, and
No, actually, a year ago you weren't on your knees crying. A year ago, at literally a year ago to this month, you were going on live stream telling everybody I'd hacked somebody's Instagram, then it changed to Snapchat, and was distributing images of them indecent when they were 15 years of age.
And you got proof of it?
Yes. Yes.
Right, okay, good. It's like
Proof, yeah?
yeah, she did. I haven't received it.
There we go. And all sorts of things, because I had exposed you for a lot of lies that you've said and a lot of horrible behaviours.
Yeah, and that's my fault that she got drunk and she can't cope with her own words going back up on her.
That's what you were doing a year ago. You were running lives on TikTok where people had to sub to you and basically pay so that you could bring on somebody who's in a relationship with a predator, and then the two of you could make out that I had done something to this person. What else were you doing a year ago? Oh yeah, you were running this. You were running this sort of thing. You'd gone for the weeklies on TikTok a couple of times because you said it was to help with the house and everything like that. No. I know you like to change narratives so people feel sorry for you, but no, that's what you were doing a year ago.
I was saying to my then partner Maz, I know you're going to go running to that side because you've played victim.
What a weird thing to say to your partner.
And I know you're going to try and do this to me, and I know you're going to say this, and it was, no, you're not, no, I'm so sorry for everything I've put you through, I should...
Oh, we're supposed to believe this. This is a dramatic reenactment by Aisha, and we're just supposed to believe it because there are words coming out of her mouth and she's passionate. I mean, like, I could say, oh my God, a year ago, Feisty, I used to say to you, one day you're going to eat your own dog's excrement. And you said, oh, no, I've already been doing it. I'm already been doing it. What's it? And we're all just supposed to believe it because I said it. Like, this is ridiculous.
Shouldn't have said that about your child. I'm just poorly, I need help, I'm getting...
I didn't say that about your child. Okay, now what she's talking about is when Maz said that she would knock her kid's teeth out if he was old enough or something like that. And I put a video out exposing that and showing that. And what she did was keep her around as a friend, because publicly she couldn't say she was still in a relationship with somebody who wanted to do that with a child. Weird.
And I've foretold it, like I should have been a
Oh my God, I should have been a fortune teller. Could this woman love herself anymore?
fortune teller. I foretold all was going to happen. And I can't get my head round how...
The eyes are everywhere, aren't they? They're like all over the place while she's telling stories.
And if it hadn't have been from my friend, who I stayed with, Meg...
The friend who kicked you out of her house because the police turned up to arrest you, didn't they? Because you breached your non-mol. Oh, we know everything. We know why she didn't want you at the house anymore, because the police literally arrested you. The innocent person, Aisha, was arrested from her friend's house. Interesting.
Who's having to move because of it, saying...
She isn't moving. That's just a load of BS. That's because her house was doxed, probably because you were there and nobody likes you.
She cannot come here no more. She was making you ill. I'd still be supporting Maz now. I'd still be like, you need to get help. I'm here for you. I'll support you. It was literally Megan saying to me, you're living in my house. She can't come here no more. And I didn't get kicked out of Megan's house.
So if you want us to believe that, then you would have still stayed, and you just said stayed with somebody who threatened to physically hurt your children. Liars do not think about what they're saying when it comes pouring out their mouth, do they?
I got moved because I was no longer safe, because somebody from that side had disclosed where me and my children were to somebody who I fled from. Yous don't get to see this. Yous get to see, oh, here's all this information. There's...
Right, okay.
Feisty's Barclay card. There's the court document.
You don't get to see all this. What you guys get to see is, you know, here's the records that show I was never financially thingied, and it's crazy that you get to see that. Let's just go past that. Let's just ignore the facts that I was lying to you and trying to get 100 grand off you. Let's just sorry. She's gonna say, now I've got a message to me that disproves this. Where is it then? Where is it? Once again, we're just supposed to believe it because Feisty says it.
I'll go get a bag.
But according to you, you were also on the bag as well, weren't you? While in care of your children.
It was only one line in Grimsby when actually I had relapsed and I was using coke. I was enabled in my addiction and I was welcomed back into my addiction. Now you aren't saying what I've got. So yeah, look.
Exactly. What a poor screen. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the smooth filter and everything. It just is horrific.
Guilty. I don't want to show what I've got because I'm hoping and praying that somewhere along the way.
Isn't it weird that, like, Feisty talks about how many police cases she has and, you know, one day she'll get justice and everything. Do you ever think, Feisty, that, you know, the years and years you've been reporting people and getting nowhere is because there's actually been no criminal case, trying to prove to everybody that you're the righteous person and
you just all that are like, oh, you're this, you're that, you're that, you're that over there, just want me to go, but there's my hand. Well, actually, no, I'm going to sit here poker face and I'm going to hold on me.
This is not poker face. It's smooth filter face, but it's not poker face.
Cards right here, and when I get...
It's either a smooth filter or a phone camera's just terrible. But that's because you have a phone that's been taken by the police, don't you? So you might be on an older phone that's worse quality. And you don't want people to see it, so you're going around saying it's illegal. It's illegal, it's wrong, it's this, it's that, it's the other. Well, it isn't. And now these documents are all over the place now. They're going to become very public soon, I'd imagine.
To be like... Look, this proves she's lying.
Well, yeah, it does. It proves you're a liar. It proves you lied about your foster care stuff and everything.
Actually, if anything, it proves that I'm being used and manipulated and silenced.
How? How does a bank statement saying that you're in like 70 grand's worth of debt on loans that you've taken out and not paid and then told everyone you were that, how is that proving that you've been silenced? I don't know who's watching this and is like, oh my God, she's right. She has been silenced. Can I send her money? Let's see if I can send her some. Come on, man, please. I don't want to think people are that stupid.
And because I'm in therapy, I'm able to know that my past can't hurt us anymore. It really can't.
Well, that is definitely not what you would have been told in therapy. I'm sorry. Anybody who goes to therapy knows that, you know, the days that you have to sit down with your therapist and talk about stuff, it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. It's like, it's reliving trauma. It's talking about past trauma. It's delving into trauma. And it can be one of the hardest things to do for people. So to say because you're in therapy, your trauma can never hurt you again, that's one of the most ridiculous statements I've ever heard in my life. What?
Not one of you can sit back and say I'm wrong. Because look what...
You're wrong. There you go. You're wrong. It's not trolling. What you're saying is not trolling.
She's doing now. Everyone...
Yeah, well, look what she's doing now. She's showing people that this was BS.
That's weird.
I think I'm going to leave it there. Do I think, obviously it was asked at the start, do I think she's being truthful or do I think she's lying? Well, if Feisty's talking, she's lying. Right then, guys, thank you for watching this reaction. If you want to watch the unedited version, it's on Patreon. Links are below. There also should be a box right here. If you click on that, you'll be able to see all the videos I've done covering this individual. Thank you once again for the support. You guys rule.